I'm Dr. Armand Dorian, the Chief Medical Officer at USC Verdugo Hills Hospital. I'm also an ER doctor, and unfortunately, I see a lot of people overdosing, and I know a lot about those drugs. Today, we're going to be discussing a few popular songs and their reference to drug use. I'm going to actually break down those drugs and what they do to your body. Let's begin.
Yeah! Now I hit the FBO with duffels in my hands. I did half a Xan, 13 hours till I land, had me out like a light.
Okay, so what is Drake saying there? First of all, great song, I just don't like the message. He says, I did half a Xan, 13 hours till I land, had me out like a light, eh? So Xanax is a medication that was created for panic attacks. It also helps with sleep, and it looks like in reference to that, Drake was taking it for a flight so he could sleep. What Xanax also does is it slows your heart rate down, slows your breathing down. So if you take too much, you'll actually stop breathing, you'll not be able to protect your airway, and you can die. This next one is by Eric Clapton called Cocaine. Okay, Eric Clapton, Cocaine. He says, if you got bad news, you want to kick the blues, cocaine. When your day is done and you want to ride on, cocaine. It actually makes sense because when you feel like your day is done, you feel like you're exhausted, if you take cocaine, it just revs you up. Cocaine makes you feel like you're superhuman, makes you like a Superman. We actually use cocaine in the hospital, and ironically, we use it in the nose. We use it for when your nose bleeds, we put a little bit of cocaine there to squeeze down those blood vessels to stop the bleeding. But we don't give you the amounts that actually cause you to have a high. What happens when you take cocaine? You feel like you're Superman. You feel like you could just run through a wall. You feel like you could lift a car. And the problem with that is it starts burning your body to the ground. Your heart actually can't take that speed, can't take that effect of cocaine, and you end up having a heart attack and dying. The next one is Better Now by Post Malone.
I'm rolling, 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 rolling with my brothers like it's Jonas, Jonas. Drinking Henny and I'm trying to forget.
All right, so what is Post Malone saying to us here in Better Now? He said, and I'm rolling, 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 rolling with my brothers like it's Jonas, Jonas, drinking Henny and I'm trying to forget. So drinking Henny is alcohol, and alcohol we know is a massive problem in society. We see people drinking all the time. Actually, small amounts in the legal limit is actually good for you. There's a lot of studies that show that it's okay, but here's the problem. When you start drinking too much alcohol, it starts pickling your brain in alcohol. So it starts making you be very sluggish and unable to react to actual life's problems. Then you add something that makes it a lot worse. You add Molly, you add benzos, which are Xanax. Those drugs, it's like basically having a campfire and then dropping a grenade in it. Boom, it's a big explosion in your body. Your body can't react to it, can't adapt to it, and you end up dying. So this is not a joke. This is not something to say or sing about that you're going to be better now. You're definitely going to be worse now. Okay, the next song is Wake Up in the Sky by Gucci Mane, Kodak Black, and Bruno Mars.
It's my life. I'm on Adderall. I be smelling high tech when I piss like it's basketball. I drop 50-pointer on my wrist.
Okay, Wake Up in the Sky. Gucci Mane, Bruno Mars, and Kodak Black. I'm on Adderall. I be smelling high tech when I piss like it's basketball. I drop 50-pointer on my wrist. There's no question you're not going to be dropping 50 pointers if you're on high tech. High tech is a cough syrup, so that's what we use it for. We would prescribe it for people to take when they have pain and they have multiple persistent coughs. Unfortunately, the medications inside that cough syrup, high tech, is actually very similar to heroin. It's an opioid, which we know or you hear on the news is one of the main causes of death or overdoses now. So what it does to your body is it puts you in a really slow state. Then you add Adderall, which is meth, which initially is supposed to shoot you up, but then it makes you crash. You add the crash to that low state, your heart slows down, your breathing slows down, and you're barely alive, kind of like a slug. Next, we're listening to Danny Brown, Die Like a Rock Star.
Sniffing Adderall off the counter in my kitchen. Tripping off the that had Brian Wilson flipping.
So let's break down Danny Brown, Die Like a Rock Star. He says, stiffing Adderall off the counter in my kitchen, tripping off the that had Brian Wilson flipping. Then he says, a shot of Hennessy.
Shot of Hennessy, spike that with some Molly.
Spike that with some Molly. Tell mommy I'm sorry, God bless my soul. So Danny Brown's mentioning sniffing Adderall, which rockets your brain super fast, super high, You're snorting it, so it's getting to your bloodstream immediately. Then you're adding Hennessy, which is alcohol, to kind of slow you down, and it kind of pickles your brain in this state where you can't make wise decisions. And then finally, you add the drug Molly, which is basically, who knows what it's gonna do. It can do anything at any time. Those are basically the three musketeers of death. Let's listen to the next song by Peter Tosh, Legalize It.
Judges smoke it. Even my lawyer too.
So Peter Tosh, Legalize It. Doctors smoke it, nurses smoke it, judges smoke it, even the lawyer do. Peter Tosh was ahead of his time. We are legalizing it. Marijuana is really not that bad when we look at the big spectrum of drugs. Some physicians actually do smoke it. There are some medicinal qualities of it when it comes to nausea, but too much of it actually can cause vomiting. Nobody's really overdosed on marijuana, but overall, it slows you down too much and you can't be an active player in society. You're just not gonna be at your 100% best. I'm telling you, I'm not preaching to you. Drugs are not good. Make the decision to stay away from them.